Hey guys, what's going on? So didn't plan on a stream tonight. I was shooting shit with Nick all day. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's do a Q&A stream. Even though we did a Q&A podcast today. So anybody that asked questions during that podcast, don't repeat those questions.
Because you'll hear them later.
Yeah. Like, probably tomorrow. Probably come on tomorrow. Yeah, man, just lay it on us. Give us all the goodies. Rachel's right there. Dustball's here. You guys know Nicholas. And then you got Taja, if you haven't lead actress, The Fall Camp Blood, you know. All the goodies. The whole team's here. Eric coming in with the hard questions right away when he's streaming Legion Actions Part 2 and 3. Well, the Dead by Daylight new chapter comes out tomorrow, allegedly. I feel like that's probably going to take most of my time this week. Not to mention I leave early in the morning on Friday to go to New Jersey for Monster Mania. Somebody come get... That shit is in my freaking head.
Oh, God.
I know that music's too loud, because I honestly have no idea. It was a 50-50 shot. What are your thoughts about Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? Yeah, you can pet our cat. For $20. You think we can sell that?
No.
Do autographs. He'll do autographs. He'll do
Oh.
autographs for
It'd be
$5.
cute if you put a paw print down on like a
Kitty
piece
paw
of paper.
print on it.
Where did the alert box go? Back up to the top. They call me Pugs with the $2.79 Canadian. No, wait. Yeah, that's Canadian dollar super chat. Did you know anything about the new movie / updates? Like Friday the 13th? I'm assuming is what we're talking about. Because no. Nope. Got nothing. Literally got nothing other than the fact that the appeal, the oral arguments just happened in the appellate court. In which case we should get a decision surrounding that in the next month or two.
Correct.
That's really it. Next Friday the 13th stream, probably Thursday. Maybe it'll sneak one in Thursday. But like I said, I'll leave early morning on Friday.
What is your favorite rum?
Not very picky. Don't really have a favorite, to be honest. Or favorite rum. Really don't really have one. What Michael Myers do you think is the most dangerous one from all the films? I don't know. Like, what makes something dangerous? The fact that you can't kill it? The fact that it's so aggressive and it's charging at you?
Right, like it's your own version, really.
Yeah, like, I think the one I wouldn't want... I think Halloween 6, Michael, is pretty fucking scary. I think that's one of the scariest ones. I've listened to part of Ozzy's new album. I actually... I tossed Ozzy into my workout playlist, so... I've been listening to a wee bit. Fan film releasing? Summer 2020.
This summer.
Feels like forever.
Because it has been
Feels
forever.
like freaking forever.
New teaser for Fall Camp Blood coming out on Friday.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. I mean, I've said it like a few times, but you heard it here first.
Third.
Movie night was Saturday again. Play Invisible Man for movie night or the new Chuck. The movie night this weekend is going to be a Friday the 13th related one, and you're gonna want to be there. All right, I got some surprises planned. Okay,
Hey,
so
someone asked if you were on a diet.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I am. I don't
Right.
know if I lost a few pounds, but thanks, Joseph Stalin.
but yeah, if you remember, you're definitely this is a movie night you're not going to want to miss.
I rubbed your eyes. Is that Nick? On the cake?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for His Name Was Jason. We actually like kind of have covered His Name Was Jason in the past. The Batmobile looks great.
That's all I gotta say.
No, it does. Like, there's really, it just looks great. It's old school, and as someone that likes old American muscle, I can respect it. Have you heard of the coronavirus?
What?
No.
What's
I live
that?
in Chicago. That's where the shit started.
I have 8 cases.
John says hi. You're saying no.
Hi.
Do you think Kirby survived Scream 4? This is the hard-hitting questions. Yes, I do. They didn't show her take her last breath for a reason, because she's a hero. Real Slash, what's going on? $20. $20 to pet my cat.
$5 for an autograph.
I have to pay him 20 every time.
There's no family discount here.
There's no family discounting. What horror movie are you most looking forward to seeing in 2020? Halloween Kills and Candyman.
Yep.
And then The Haunting of Bly Manor is like way up there. I know it's not a movie, but fuck.
No, that's definitely... Honestly, I think I want that more than Halloween Kills at this point, because we haven't seen a trailer for... Well, either, actually.
The Haunting of Hill House was the best thing of 2018. Like, end of story. So if Haunting of Bly Manor is able to surpass that, or at least match it, it will win 2020.
Yeah.
I have seen the spawn trailer for Mortal Kombat. I don't know, dude. I bought Mortal Kombat and like never played it. I really need to get my shit together. Candyman doesn't seem good. I really like the trailer for Candyman. The release date for Bly Manor? No, they haven't, which is really a bummer.
I'd say probably September, October.
Yeah, they're probably gonna drop it during the Halloween season. AJ, what's going on, brother? Are you both virgins? Yep.
Yep. Same.
Dustball?
Saving it for marriage.
Dustball? You virgin?
Yeah, you are. You are. You got fixed.
Doesn't make him a virgin. Hey, love from Chicago. That's where I'm at, Billy. Word. Chicago, great place. Are you gonna do a day one live stream at Predator Hunting Grounds? Yeah. Yeah. The only I will for sure during the free trial. My only issue is we're filming the opening scene for the Fall Camp Blood on the 24th, which is when the game comes out. So I'm hoping there'll be an early access situation. But absolutely, we're gonna be all over Predator.
Might be a long night after filming
Yeah.
Predator in for a video. It might be a long ass night.
You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Actually, on the the thing is, we might not even film the 24th.
Right.
We just our cast is flying in on the 24th, so we might be able to do something. We'll see. You show no emotion. Have not watched Valentine. I answered that on the podcast today. I'm sorry. I'm getting to it, I swear.
Near Cicero.
Cicero. Oh man, we were awkwardly close.
Give you blessings.
Yeah.
Good luck there.
Good luck over there. Good luck over there. I know what it's like over here. I know what it's really like over there. So, I got them noties on. What film do you think is the best sequel to T2? They all suck.
Yeah.
It's like Genesis sucked.
Yeah.
The new one, the most recent one, is probably the best, but they all suck. What's the most disappointing horror movie you've ever seen? Death House.
Oh yeah, no question.
Yeah, hype the shit out of it. Sorry, Harrison, but I hate when people give me false claims like, oh, we have a scene that's going to match the Alien chest burster scene. Like, oh, okay, where was that at?
Yeah, we don't even know what he could even be talking about.
Yeah, it's the best written movie I've ever had. Really? That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks, bro. It's bad. The Death House was a massive letdown.
Yeah.
Have you been watching AEW? No.
No.
I haven't watching anything. I missed Elimination Chamber. And guess whose fault it was?
Dust balls.
Not that one. This one.
No.
Zowie. Maybe do a Paranormal Activity review, or Paranormal Activity is about to make it onto a list of mine here soon, in a future video. So, if I do a full review for it, it'll either be a podcast or it'll be a member exclusive.
Yeah.
You have to tell them you can't open the door.
Hey, it's really hard to talk to people in the chat when you guys are just talking to each other.
Talk to the
They're
cat.
not talking to each other.
Talk to the cat.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Would you? Shit.
I've seen Club Dread. I like Club Dread a lot. And eventually we'll do a movie night for it. Jurassic Park fans? Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not be? Ricardo, what's going on? Do you rage in Uno every single time?
Who doesn't?
If you could pick an actor to play a Frankenstein reboot, who would you want to be the monster? Derek Mears. Done.
I couldn't think of anybody else.
I can see that. You'd be a good Frankenstein.
Next question. To play Dr. Frankenstein, Robert Downey Jr.
Yo.
Right?
Yo, that's perfect.
Hit me up, Lum. Universal. I'll be waiting. You guys prefer American or Mexican food? Depends on the day. Mexican. I love saying like going to Mexican restaurants is like my go-to. Cheeseburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburger and hot dogs, man. That's all we need.
I prefer Italian.
Fat, juicy steaks, you know.
Italian.
The next movie night is going to be a Friday the 13th related movie night. That's probably going to be about between 6 and 8 hours long, which Rachel's going to be responsible for running, and she doesn't know it yet. But that's going to be great. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll talk about it later. So...
Is that Saturday?
Hmm?
I have a burger to go see.
Oh, you just got to start it. Then I'll handle it after that, but you just got to start it. But yeah, and then there's like a handful of surprises happening within movie night. And like I said, you're going to want to be there. Trust me. And you're not going to want to walk away during intermissions. That was the biggest hint I could possibly give. So just be there. Death Slinger looks amazing. I'm super excited for it. Hopefully it's here tomorrow. Hopefully there's no issues. I know PS4 is having maintenance, which is going to fuck me over because I was going to play like all night to get blood points. Which one of y'all should make the sacrifice play to let others escape the slasher? Well, we would just be throwing Tasha in.
Correct.
Excuse me?
Like, we'd just be like, bitch, yeet! And then we get out of there. See, me and Nick, as big guys, we need to realize that we're not going to outrun Rachel and Tasha.
Correct.
So we have to figure out which one we like less.
Yeah, got triple.
No, we'll throw her in there. But send a message. I think Braun Strowman will make a good Frankenstein. Oh, yeah. Frankenbraun. How good is he at acting, though? Did you see the time? She's in bed. Halloween kill season Friday the 13th? I don't think so. I mean, maybe like a 30-second or less teaser, but that's as far as it'll go. You're not gonna get trailers until June, probably.
Yeah.
Favorite Universal monster? I mean, Creature of the Black Lagoon is my favorite, but like Bride of Frankenstein is the best movie, probably. Jason versus Alien, who wins? It's gotta be. You would think Alien, right? Alien's fast and can climb walls and has range.
Buzz on Spanish mode.
Buzz
That's
or
my
Woody?
favorite. It's not a competition.
Local law enforcement.
Local law enforcement. I don't know, man. They're both so funny. It's funnier now as an adult than it was when I was younger.
The thing is, though, Buzz is newer. Like, it's hard. It's hard to compare things that are old and things that are new. Unless you're a kid, then you pick the new thing.
That's like the whole plot
Like
to the
Andy
first
did.
Toy Story, yeah.
Man, they should make a movie on
They
that.
should make a movie. You excited for Spiral? Yeah, to a degree. I don't think it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna be good. I think you're looking at like a 50% maybe on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nah, maybe.
But
The original saw is a 47, 49.
really, it's that low?
Yeah,
Wow,
critics.
critics are dicks. Can we get a Pixar ranking video?
Yeah.
Looking to break the algorithm.
Someday.
If you were given a time machine to go back to time for one day, where would you go? The signing of the Declaration. Or to see Halloween in theaters. When it like the first screening like ever. That was the first like full screening ever.
Go back like a couple of years. Just give myself a talk. Just like, bro, stop what you're doing. Stop it. Get some help. Change your ways.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you hot and sweaty?
Yeah.
Did you hammer some nails in today?
I did. I tried. It didn't work very well.
What about a Dead by Daylight chapter ranking video after the new one releases tomorrow? Man, I don't even know. Because, like, I'm just now starting to experiment with all the chapters. Like, I'm starting to learn all the killers. And it's taking a lot of time, but I'm getting there. So maybe someday. I just don't, not yet.
Well, yeah, then they add a new killer multiple times a year.
Right.
It's instantly outdated.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Christine? I fucking love Christine. People be sleeping on it. Christine, the actual car is going to be at Flashback Weekend in
Yes.
Chicago. I'm so excited. I'm more excited for the 2 vehicles that are going to be at Flashback than anything else. And Nick Castle.
There's quite a few vehicles.
Yeah. And Nick Castle I'm excited for too. Are you going to get more WWE? Yep, we are. We have a whole plan for WWE 2K.
Yes.
Tom, what's going on, man?
Favorite alcoholic drink?
What's the goal? Casual drinking? Or to be plastered?
What's your favorite mixed drink? You like mojitos.
Mojitos are fucking good. Dirty Shirleys are good.
I mean,
Margaritas.
casual drinking don't get better than bourbon.
Tequila sunrise. Gross.
Not gross.
No, I think you're right. Bourbon. Bourbon. I just love bourbon in
Yeah.
general.
Mojitos again.
It's just
Yeah,
dangerous.
mojitos.
Bourbon's just a dangerous alcoholic beverage.
I got drunk on bourbon. That
You
was
get rum.
a trip.
You get rum.
Okay. Hey Nick, you glad to be out of the basement for a couple hours?
A couple hours. We're gonna go until midnight.
Everyone says I keep you locked in my basement.
Yep.
Safe in the closet.
This one right here.
Yeah.
That's actually where I'm at.
Yo, Danny, the Dracula, with the $5 super chat said they should bring back Creep Show. What's your thoughts? They did
On Shudder,
on Shudder,
and it got renewed for season 2.
and it's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
good. So, yeah, I do think they should bring it back, and I'm glad they did bring it back.
Yeah.
And now, Danny, you need to go watch it because apparently you haven't. So that's your to-do list now. Christine is definitely John Carpenter's most underrated film. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I don't know. Prince of Darkness.
Would you say it's underrated? I think Prince of Darkness is accurately rated and accurate.
Like, how many people have actually seen Prince of Darkness? Like, there's a lack, especially in our generation, who have seen Prince of Darkness.
And Christine. They're
Yeah,
both-
Christine as well, but I feel
both.
like the car. I feel like you've at least heard of Christine. I don't know, maybe not. It's definitely one of his. It's like in his top 2 most underrated films.
Which Final Girl was the one there?
I thought we were talking about Friday the 13th Final
If
Girls.
it's Friday the 13th, ooh,
Adrian. She makes wine and she's a sweetheart.
you know, that's pretty good. I don't
She's
know.
wife material.
That's tough. Yeah, I guess Adrian. Yeah, what? Wine.
Yeah, free wine all the time.
Free wine!
Yo, Derek, my guy Derek with a $2 super chat. So can't wait to see you guys in a few weeks. Fall Camp Blood. It scares me that first of all, don't say a few weeks because that
It's
just
a
gives me
month.
anxiety.
It's
It's
a
like a
month.
month and a half.
That gives me anxiety because when finals are coming
Yeah,
up.
Hold on.
not fucking ready for that. So I still got some more things to do. And guess what? Still, even though I sent the email separately, only got 4 responses. 4 of the 8.
Yep. That's fun.
That's not good. That's not good, guys. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. What time is streaming the new chapter tomorrow of Dead by Daylight? Ideally, right when it comes out is the goal. I have a video that I have to get out tomorrow. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to stream. Usually it's around 10 a.m., so we'll see. Nope. Can we expect Fall Camp Blood this year? Yeah. Do you even lift, bro? I don't, but Rachel lifts. Stop before you knock something off. Since you are so close to Daniel Nixon, get the inside scoop in the next game release, dude. Dan, anytime I talk to Dan, it is nothing related to games, or nothing related to games that he works on. It's always shit like, let's go play Call of Duty. It's shit like that. We don't. That's an abuse of friendship, and I don't want him to ever think that I use him for something like that. I truly consider Dan a friend, and that's how I'll keep it. Get him out of here. I can't read the chat!
They want to see him,
Yeah, he's right there.
but he's not close up and personal.
I'll give him close up and personal. I'll get him close up and personal.
Oh, God.
Hey! Hello. It's me, Dustball. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Motorcycle with the $2 super chats. A Saw film where guy follows rules and wins. Yeah, Amanda.
I mean, most of them have a winner.
Yeah, there's some winners in there. Maybe boring.
Maybe.
Adam followed the rules. Kinda. Not really. If there's no conflict, movies aren't good. We need a relief. Need a climax, you know? Appreciate the super chat, brother.
Right? Alright,
the
now
way
that now that she's gone, we can talk shit. I mean, I was talking about Dust Ball. I meant he. That's even worse.
Favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Well, the original, then the remake. In that order.
Yeah. Same.
Where do you guys live? Chicago. Well, I live in Chicago. He lives in like west, like Rockford,
west.
like Rockford area.
I live west.
And now Taj lives in Chicago, in my apartment, until I kick her the fuck out for another. You got about 22 days,
Yep.
and she's gone.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
I'm lazy. I didn't do that.
You like my tits?
You like my
You know what that's from? You seen that show? You want to come on them?
What's that?
That's from Sex Education on Netflix. The
I
show,
haven't seen that one
the
yet.
show literally opens up with a sex scene, and the first line in the show is, "Do you like my tits? Do you want to come on them?" But like, then you think that's what the show's gonna be, right? They hook you with
Right.
that sex scene, and then there's like 2 sex scenes the rest of the season. What a fucking tease! I watched it all one time, like my senior year at Beloit. I usually always commute, but it was really snowy, so I stayed there and I watched Sex Education, the whole thing, in one night. Hellraiser rankings, got a video coming on that pretty soon. Thoughts on The Girl on the Third Floor? Kind of a bad movie.
I didn't really like it.
It's kind of a bad
I
movie.
struggled getting through it.
It shows that Punk has potential, which I appreciate. Go
Yeah.
watch Rabid. Rabid's better.
I have
and
not seen Rabbit yet.
Rabid's better and Punk is better in it. So,
I'm glad.
yeah. yeah.
I think Punk is making another movie with the same director as Girl on the Third Floor.
Maybe we can scoop him. I know where he lives.
We know exactly where it lives.
Yeah, I know exactly where he lives. Have you guys heard about the guy who actually owns a Christine card? Nope. I know it's part of like that museum that's in Chicago,
Yeah.
which is why it's going to be a flashback weekend. A good show to start watching. Are you asking if Sex Education is? Because it's okay.
Or
Like I said, if you're expecting a lot of sex to get you through a storm like me. No, it's not. It was a complete letdown. No, yeah, it's a pretty good show. But it shows to actually watch Supernatural. Are you caught up?
A season behind. I'm like,
Not really.
I don't want to watch the new season because I'm going to be too sad, so I'm like prolonging it.
Currently 3 episodes behind.
how many seasons are there?
Prolonging my depression.
15? Okay, I'm 15 seasons behind.
Oh, Elijah. $5 donation said, "Tell that loser to stop being such a loser."
Alright, I will. Sorry.
Is that me?
No.
Is that you?
No.
Is that her?
Yeah.
What?
That's her.
Me?
Probably
What?
her.
Stop being such a loser.
Who
Oh.
said that?
Tell that loser to stop being such a loser. Not such a loser.
Yeah, that's
Such
what
a
I said it right.
Yeah, such a loser. You can't read it.
It's right there. In the donation category on the mini feed.
Says the guy who's going to Canada or whatever.
We don't talk about that here. What do you guys think of the Phantasm series? Dude, Phantasm's actually a really strong franchise.
It is.
So, because it's pretty consistent. It's like consistently good.
Yeah.
Phantasm 2, though, it's on a whole other level. It's good stuff. I love Phantasm. Favorite scene from Mandalorian? Haven't watched it all.
There's so I still have not watched the last episode of this first season, but it's all good. And Bill Burr's in it. and he makes me laugh. I don't think he was good though in that.
Oh my god, is that a moderator blue? Holy fuck, I forgot what that looked like. Because no fucking moderators show up anymore! Calling you out, mother...
Is this a Saw game? Choose who you feel is the biggest loser. You decide.
The best Ghostface, physically not RJ. I mean, well, it's been the same guy through all 4 films.
Yeah.
So, like, that's also the same. But, like, we're talking about just how it looks, like, the costume. It's Scream 3. I don't care what anybody says. Scream 3 is the best. Where's Sam at? Where's unmuting? Is unmuting still, like, a thing? Why is it every fucking time we give somebody moderator, that's when they leave? It's not every time. Like, real shit happens, and I totally get it. It's just like, it's happens every time. Every time you give somebody moderator, they go away. It's like, damn. So I can't give any of you guys ever moderator again because I don't want to lose any of you.
We're doing it for you. We're not giving it to you for you. Oh, fuck.
What other horror franchise would work best in the F-13 game format? Texas Massacre would work best in the F-13 format.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers. Victor Crowley.
Victor Crowley.
But I think Leatherface would probably be one, like, you could almost...
Copy paste.
You could almost copy-paste it, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get to be a moderator? Honestly, everyone that's been a moderator so far are those who were consistently always watching and chatting pretty much every stream. Which is why when they became moderators, disappeared, it fucking hurt. Because, like, there goes one of our most consistent chatters. Just like that. Gone forever. Could you guys beat Leatherface in a race? Which one? Because, like, remake Leatherface is fast as shit.
Yeah.
But
All the other ones?
probably.
I think I probably.
I think I could have beat Gunnar Hansen.
Yeah, probably. He's a big boy.
Are you gonna see Godzilla vs. Kong? Kind of have to, right? Why is Lost in the Woods in my stream songs playlist?
Why is it? It's exactly where it belongs. I am lost in the woods.
On a different path than mine.
Why is it in the stream songs?
I don't know, man, but I'm not stopping it. Not skipping it, I'll tell you that much. Dead Space series? I never really got into Dead Space. I don't know why.
Neither did I. I played 3.
Salute to you, Danny. Appreciate you. Sorry I can word that better. Who was the best Ghostface? Yeah, I got you. Dude. Oh, man. Because, like, I have to say Stu and Skeet. Like, I have to say Matthew and Skeet, right? So Billy and Stu. But, honestly, when they were unmasked and they had to, like, preach and be kind of psychotic and shit, Timothy Olyphant was kind of legit.
Yeah.
So, but also I know the whole speech to the end of Scream 3 from Scott Foley. So it's like, making me pick. I tell you the worst one's the 4th one. That's I'm sorry. I know Scream 3 has
Jill.
kind of a shitty... Dude, Jill is... Because I love Emma Roberts. But the fact that she's just so fucking annoying in Scream 4. And then she's like shooting her boyfriend in the dick and stuff. And then like throwing her... It's just...
Yeah.
I am not the girl you cheated on. It gets annoying. She just starts screaming. Right in my ear.
I mean, yeah.
So she's the worst. I just don't know who... Also, what's his name?
Culkin?
Yeah. Rory Culkin. He's also annoying. You cannot believe that he's a killer. He's just a fucking dweeb. But so is Stu. So I don't know. It just didn't feel right in Scream 4. I like Jill the whole movie
Until it was revealed.
until she starts screaming at me.
Yeah, true.
Until her stupid motive is that she just wants to be famous.
I saw Joseph Stalin said, "What's the song we used to play? The song that was about Friday the 13th 5. That's Wolfie's Just Fine."
Well, yeah, Wolfie's Just Fine.
A New Beginning.
Yep. which is great.
Oh, it just came on the other day on my Spotify, and I was like, wow, take me back to 2017.
I have to listen to that again.
It's a good one.
Do you think you could win in a fight against Part 2 Jason? Pfft.
If any Jason, it would be Part 2.
Yeah, that's the one. Dude, Paul puts up a fight.
Yeah.
And I think I could kill John Fury. So yeah, I would assume so. I would think I could hold my own against Steve Dash.
Yeah.
Resident Evil favorite Resident Evil character from the game series? Can I say a villain? Because Nemesis has always been my favorite. So I don't. After that, I don't really care.
It's the only one I know. I don't
Really?
I've never seen
I mean,
seen him played him.
You should play him. I remember
I just bought Borderlands 3.
I remember playing Resident Evil 2 for the... Yeah, I think it was Resident Evil 2. For the first time when I was a kid, and it scared the shit out of me. Which slashers could deal with the Creeper? Victor Crowley? Victor Crowley, the Creeper, seems to be the best battle to me. Because, like, they're actually, like, invincible.
Would that mean Pennywise would be good against him?
Oh, yeah, Pennywise would be okay. But he's also, like... I don't know. The way Pennywise goes down in both movies is kind of like...
Yeah.
And talking in the remakes, it's kind of like... Is he really that tough?
Right. And that, yeah. No, Victor Crowley probably, and versus Creeper would be a good fight, good matchup.
What movie... What are you saying? What scary movie did they play Monopoly in? Is that what you're saying? Because they play Monopoly... in Friday the 13th, right? They play... I don't know if it's Monopoly, though.
Yeah, it's Monopoly.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like Strip Monopoly. It's something like that, right?
It's Monopoly, yeah, because... Yeah. I think Peter even has a Monopoly board signed by Agent King.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Chucky versus Sam, who wins? Sam. Sam is a mysterious figure. And he's scary. We haven't seen the full potential of Sam yet. Do you guys agree with the Angry Joe Show review of Halloween 2018? You rated it pretty low? No. No. I love Angry Joe, but there are a lot of points he made in his review are kind of irrelevant. But there's definitely some major flaws surrounding Halloween 2018 that could be fixed in these next couple sequels. But Angry Joe, some of his reasons, just they're irrelevant to this movie. That's so. Like Angry Joe, fuck, I haven't seen that review in 2 years. He talked about he talks a lot about the timeline jump, and I remember that specifically. That bothered him a lot, and I get that. But also, what else are you gonna do? what else are you gonna do? You know, and so it's like, he of course, just like the rest of us, you know, like Sartain. We all hate Sartain. We're all gonna hate Sartain. And I think it was Angry Joe that said this, that the humor was completely out of place and ruined the movie. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I'm almost certain that was Angry Joe that said that. And like, I never really the only time in the whole movie, other than Sartain's dumbass, the only time in the whole movie where I'm like, you shouldn't have made us laugh there, is when Michael comes out of the closet and stabs the chick.
What's her name?
It's Virginia Gardner's her real name, but like
Dave.
Olivia?
And...
No.
Shit.
Vicky?
Yes. Yeah, it's Vicky.
Yeah. So that's the only time I'm like, dude, because then Jabril Natambu, Jabril Natambu, he says like, "Oh shit," and then everybody laughs. So that's the only time I'm like, you probably shouldn't have done that. But how else was he going to react?
Right,
well?
and then when he runs past Dave and he's just yelling, like, you're laughing, even though it should be kind of scary.
Yeah,
like
so
if you go up there, you're going to die. Like, yeah,
literally have him say something that's not him cussing, just like, "Oh my god," or just something different,
or just a facial reaction.
Yeah, and just takes off, just screams and takes off. We wouldn't have laughed there, and that would have definitely made that moment work better. Because that's like a genuinely scary moment that gets kind of ruined. It Chapter 2 is guilty of that same issue like 6 times. So, wouldn't you think, since F-13 game is stuck in, wouldn't another franchise want to jump and get... Yeah, I do. I really, really do. And the one that should be all over it is Halloween.
Because it's the only franchise going right now.
Yeah, dude. Now or never. Well, I don't know who's making those the decisions surrounding that, because you have to have you need to have the OG Halloween. You need to have 2018 Halloween in the game. Anything in between, you'd want it, but you don't need it. So you need Trinkus and you need Blumhouse to come to an agreement, and that's really all it would take, and I think they would do it. I think it's happening. Dawson Hellfest, too much hype. Overrated. I do like it, but like, I remember like when it like first got announced, like it was supposed to be like the best movie in the world.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, it's all right. It's okay.
Which one?
Hellfest?
I'm behind.
Put it on the list.
Got a long list of movies I didn't watch.
You're damn right.
You seen in the Dracula film starring Christopher Lee? Yeah. I don't know, well, not sounds like a kid, but I haven't watched Dracula in general for a long time.
It was on Svengoolie a couple weeks ago.
Svengoolie.
It was on. I glanced at it.
The most powerful Chucky. If all the Chuckies were to face off, it would be Child's Play 3. Because he got guns and grenades.
Not true.
And he takes his whole face is cut off. It's pretty wild. I don't know, actually. Child's Play 2, he's pretty scary. Simone, what's on, brother?
Hey.
Oh, what's your take on the Doomslayer from Doom Eternal? Again, you gotta go to an invincible slasher. It's gotta be like Victor Crowley, Pennywise, The Creeper.
Yeah, probably Pennywise.
Do you think horror movies are declining in quality? Because I think it's true. I actually think... I know this is weird, especially if you're older or you're a big slasher fan or you're a big 80s horror fan. I think we are actually seeing one of the best times in horror history right now. Like, in 20 years, we're going to talk about it. Like, Hereditary is a game changer. Things like The Conjuring, Doctor Sleep. These are movies that would have never happened 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
true.
sir.
I mean, we just spent some time talking about the 2000s.
Yeah,
And we're having trouble.
yeah. The 2000s weren't good. They were pretty bad. Okay,
I mean, there are some.
There's some gems.
Yeah.
There are some gems, but like when you look at the 2010s, the gap, like the jump in quality is tremendous.
Yeah.
And like just in the last 4 or 5 years, you've seen like horror starting to peak out here, and a return of slasher films. I mean, right now I think is an incredible time to be a horror fan because some crazy things are about to happen here in the next 5 years.
I really hope Candyman's good.
Yeah, and Candyman's good. Oh shit! I mean, crazy.
Yeah, Candyman. I mean, Friday the 13th is coming back
Maybe.
at some point.
Chad 15 for Dead by Daylight. Extremely excited. I want it right now. Huge fan of your channel. On YouTube in Alaska. Oh, Alaska. Enjoy your videos and content on YouTube and keep up the great work. Hey, Bryce, my guy, I appreciate you. Haven't seen you in a while. We used to talk on the old fuck book.
But fuck book.
The Facebook. The Facebook. Don't want anyone assuming things. 37 I think horror is coming back better than ever personally. CG is declining. People are showing an appreciation of practical effects. That I 100% agree. I 100% agree, man. What would you change about filming if you could go back? Like, The Fall Camp Blood? Or, oh, you mean like... What are we talking about? Yeah, I need more details on that question. So give me something more specific. I'm waiting for this to pop up in the alert. There it is. This is fucking John Lowe just super chatted $30 freaking dollars because the boy's a hero. John always comes in clutch when he needs to, man. I love you, man.
Thank you for that.
So a little change for good times. A little change for good times indeed, brother. Appreciate you, man. I love you very much.
Thank you for that. I saw somebody, Ray, asked a really good question. Do you think Terrifier will become a big franchise? He has Art the Clown. He thinks Art the Clown has potential to become a top 5 slasher.
Like, I think Art does as well. No one's gonna buy in. It's gonna have a cult. It's gonna be one of those cult series. It's gonna be your Puppet Master. It's gonna be your Hatchet.
The fact that it needed to be on Indiegogo for Terrifier 2 to be made shows that it's not. If it happens, it's not going to be easy by any means.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's a little too gory, just a little bit too like you didn't like when he split that girl down the middle, right?
I had to cover my eyes.
Right,
I
like
don't do gore.
if it's a little too much, I mean, your average horror fan is not going to take to it.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it will be popular amongst horror fans, and it'll take over conventions and things like that, so it'll be alright. Sean with the $5 Super Chat said, what do you think if NetherRealm Studios made a version of Terror Drum? I'm okay with that. Fuck, that'd be... Terror Drum... The problem is, you can never really get a game like that. Because, one sec. Caleb, $2 Super Chat. 1 second here, though. Let me finish the question here. Yeah, Terror Drum is impossible because all the licenses that go into something like that. But, like, you could really run with something, especially if someone like NetherRealm were to take it.
Yeah.
I'd be all for it. AAA, let it go. Thanks for Super Chat, man. Now, Caleb, it's good to see you again, Nick. But why?
But why?
But why? He still says it all the time.
But why?
Appreciate it, Caleb.
Thank you for that.
Let me go back to the if you could go back and change something in terms of filming. I think anytime I look back on filming and the things that like frustrated me the most was a lack of organization that came from like our cast and crew, and like because we didn't plan properly ahead of time, or like I would also be way more. I think one of the things that I struggle with in terms of directing is like being a boss to my friends. Like that's one thing I really struggle with, and that's why we couldn't find like a teamwork on certain situations because like there was nobody that would lead the pack, and that's something that really bothers. Like there was times there were things happening, and I'll go into details later this on like the Blu-ray and things like that. But there were things happening that shouldn't have been happening, and rather than dealing with it the way I should have, I just kind of let it go because they're my friends, right?
Also because we're in a situation where we need them more than they need us. So we piss them off enough if we're getting on their ass, they could leave and fuck us over completely.
Yeah, that's what, it's all volunteer work too. So, but I think that's one of the biggest things that new directors struggle with in general is leading a team. Because at the end of the day, like you can't do it yourself, man. Like the films are teamwork. But you need someone to kind of keep everybody on track, and that's the director's job. And I that's my like biggest issue that I know I need to work on in the future. Or I also know in terms of hiring cast and crew, I know exactly what traits I need to look for in the future now. I know that as well. I know what works with my personality the most now too. So yeah. Where do you see the horror genre going in the next 5 years? What kind of horror will dominate? Slashers are going to make a comeback again. Potential for I did my senior thesis technically on slasher films, and the last thing I said was that horror slashers are on a comeback. Perhaps the true golden era of slashers, which is considered the 80s right now, hasn't happened yet. And I think you have potential for that in the 2020s. To really have an incredible decade of slasher films. Also,
the Ari Aster, Hereditaries,
Mike
Flanagan. I mean, that's even separate. Like, there's so much good going on right now.
And you still got James Wan rolling too.
And exactly, you got some OGs and you got some new Gs. It's lit.
That's the thing. The thing that's different about everybody that's doing the opening scene is that they desperately want to be there, and nobody's gonna try to argue with me. Like, no one's gonna try to do really dumb shit and affect anything that could happen in terms of the film.
Yeah, we're not even really worried.
Yeah, opening scene is gonna be a breeze once we're all there and working.
Right.
Like, the hardest part about the opening scene is just getting it organized. But everyone's gonna be there. Like, if we say do something, everyone's gonna jump. Like, we say jump, you're gonna say how high, and that's what's gonna make that opening scene be so great. So, not even remotely worried about it, and that's in that case.
We're just worried about them, responding. That they're coming.
Yeah, just respond to my fucking emails, maybe. That'd be pretty cool. That's the first problem. Just want to say I love the channel and content with the great work, guys. Thanks, Dakota. You see Dakota got engaged?
Yes, I did.
So proud of him. So proud of him. By the way, crazy that he never gave us a heads up.
Yeah, no, he didn't even tell us.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
good for him though.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Christmas slasher film? I mean, Black Christmas. OG Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Like by a mile. I don't think I mean, Krampus is good. It's technically a slasher. Krampus is good. Bad Santa. Just kidding.
Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg as Santa.
That's Santa. But no, Black Christmas.
Yeah.
You all excited for Savage Mode 2 by 21 Savage? I'm not excited for it. 21. Since you messed up PS4 or something in the horror genre you may be interested in, I'll take a look. Not at the second, but I will take a look. How far do you think the Friday the 13th game could have gone if the lawsuit didn't happen? Do you think it could have been on par with Dead by Daylight? Yeah. Dead by Daylight has an advantage because it's so many different licenses in one, and it's not just Jason. But you keep releasing content, I think you would have seen a massive jump, especially in like PC players and things like that. So
100%.
it may not have been
On par.
Yeah, like on par. Like, you're not going to match your player base. John Lowe just donated another fucking $30. So the boy's a hero.
Good for you, sir.
Good for you, sir. First person in that movie gets a high five from me personally in the mail. I'll just slap a piece of paper. I'll send it to you. John, I'll go back to your question in a second, but John, the $30 super chat. Mommy said we had days like this. I just have one. Every time. Thanks so much, John.
Thank you for that.
I just have one. I wish I only had one. I have days like this every day. Is that a quote from something? Are you quoting something, John? Is it going over my head? I think you are. The boy's a hero, then. Good for you, sir. The fuck was I saying?
Friday beat the game on par with
Oh, yeah, like, because Dead by Daylight rocks, like, concurrently 14,000, 15,000 players, which is almost the peak of Friday the 13th. So, yeah, I think it would. I still think you see 4,000 to 5,000 concurrently on average at Friday the 13th. It would definitely be a lot better than it is. I think it would also help future franchises like Halloween to move forward.
Yeah.
Dude, John always be showing love. John's a hero.
Good for you, sir.
Good for you, sir. Is Ash vs. Evil Dead any good? Ash vs. Evil Dead is absolutely fucking amazing. Ash vs. Evil Dead is like in my top 3 favorite shows like ever.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, Evil Dead, yeah, whatever. Watching Ash vs. Evil Dead made me like, yo. Like, and then I went back and watched Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, and I enjoy it more because of Ash vs. Evil Dead and the style that it was in.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. How do you guys think Michael Myers should come back? Post. I answered this in the podcast, so which you answered that question on Twitter.
Coming out tomorrow.
It's coming out tomorrow, so I'll leave it for then. I don't want to spoil it for you. Yo, Monster Mania this Friday, baby. I'm actually like not excited for it because it's gonna take my money. But I'm excited. This is my first time ever in Philadelphia for 2 seconds before I drive over to Cherry Hill. But that'll be kind of neat. That'll be a little fun time. And Sean Cunningham, it's going to be interesting meeting him because there's a 60% chance he recognizes me, and I don't know if he hates me or not. So we'll see how that goes.
He does.
He does, yeah. And I'm really excited to see Kane again. I'm excited to see Adrian again. And then the Uber Jason photo op. So, all right. It's going to be a good time. Nobody got the reference. Just saying. Just Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash comic is so good. So good. Need to read it again. What movie was the most gut-wrenchingly disgusting gore in your opinion? What's that one where they fucked the baby?
Serbian film.
Yep, Serbian film. That's not really gore, but it's gore. It's fucked up. Not many things make me look away. I don't, because nothing's really I don't see like disgustingly gore. I talked about this in the Saw ranking today. I think gore that goes too far just because it's just there to be there and not actually realistic at all is like Saw 7. Like, it's just shitty 3D gore. But like, none of that really makes me sick. Final Fantasy 5, I remember seeing that in theaters though. And when the one chick flips off the rail thing, you know, for the Olympic pole thingy. Then she lands on her face and snaps her body in half. That
Yeah.
fucked me up. I felt that. I felt that when I saw it. Cherry Falls? What is that? I don't think I know that. Get Spitballs. What? Cabin Fever is pretty nasty too. Yeah, that's a good one. Favorite video made on YouTube?
Like ever? What's your favorite video like that's on YouTube?
That's such an insane question. How many fucking videos are on YouTube?
Like I could go through my favorites from like 10 years ago, but like still I don't know if I can find a favorite.
I can't even think of one. Can I just like say all of the Good Mythical Morning taste test? All of those playlists, those ones. I don't actually like have a favorite kill from Club Dread. I have to watch it again. When we do a movie night, for it, let's have this conversation again. You looking forward to The Collector 3? Yeah. Those movies are really good, man. John with $2 super chat said, "Can I get tickets on the day at Cherry Hill?" Yeah, I think so. I already got mine. Check this out, man. Check this out, bro. Check this shit out. This shit out. Look at that. I got my weekend pass. Just like that. Because for some reason they mail them to you early to avoid big lines. Assuming that's why they do it. I don't really know, but...
He says no, like a video you made.
Oh!
Kill montages turned out great, but they were a bitch to make.
The video I'm probably the most proud of, because we were first, is Virtual Cabin 2.0. It's the first video we had that broke 500,000 views. The only video we had that broke 500,000 views. We were the first to do it. To get a whole... Not only... We were very close to being the first to complete the whole thing. We were the first to get a tutorial out on it. And...
Because live streamers obviously got it before we could publish the video.
Yeah, right.
But we were done.
But yeah, the first person to sit there and make an accurate guide that was cut down and edited together, that was us. And I take a lot of pride in that video.
Yeah,
so.
we did it on PS4 because it hadn't released.
It wouldn't work. Yeah, it wasn't wasn't out yet for Xbox or
PC. So we did it on the PS4, and that. Ooh.
Yeah. Seeing kids get killed. Yeah. Yeah. What did I just watch where they killed kids?
Revenge of the Sith.
No. No. My God. Andy, thanks, man. Trying, bro. What did I just watch? This is frustrating. It's either a new... What, is it that Spencer one? No, it's not that. They don't kill any kids in that. Dude, I don't fucking remember what I watched that killed kids. There was like 5 kids that died, and I don't remember what it was. What did we watch last night?
Mom and Dad.
No, not that one. But yeah?
They watched last weekend.
Need to finish that.
Yeah, we made it, half hour in, and then let's go back.
I was okay with watching it. You guys.
I was tired.
I'm going to bed at 8:30, okay.
Long weekend.
Okay. Haven't watched the Star Ranking video yet, but I swear I'm unsubscribing if you did my boy Peter Strom dirty. Yo, I ranked it higher than I should have. Higher than like anyone else has in any list ever. So, you're very welcome. Because I like Strom too. I like the combo between Strom and Hoffman. Remember Wes Craven was tweeting at Jason Blum. I wonder if they secretly working on a Halloween game. Oh, what? I read Wes Craven, even though you meant you went Wes Kellner. Yeah, I think I could see it.
Maybe.
If you wrote the next Friday the 13th, would you do another sequel? Make a sequel to the 09 reboot, or reboot the series again? I would not do an OG sequel. I would either do a sequel to the reboot, if I could get Jared Padalecki and Derek back, or I'd reboot the whole series, yeah. What do you think the premise of your movie would be? I don't know. I don't know. That's like a podcast topic. We should talk about that. What if we were to make a Friday themed movie? That's not our fan film. That's would be much different than a fan film. If we just had an open door and could do whatever the fuck we want, I'm sure we could do something. Can you name one current politician in any country in Africa, Asia, Central? Probably not. Nope. Probably couldn't.
Systematic racism.
Actually, that's fair. I'm not saying if you're calling me specifically racist, that's no. But like in terms of coverage in the United States, yeah, I think that's actually pretty accurate. But let's just drop politics because who the fuck cares, huh? Like let's not do that here. We're just horror fans talking about horror things.
Yeah.
No, we would not do that.
Well, since we're horror fans, we like Chief Keef. Since we're from Chicago, they'll like our opinion. It's alright. There's a couple. I mean, there's songs in my playlist or my like songs on Spotify.
Say that I am.
Worse to wake up at abandoned Santa Asylum or scary cabin in the woods. At Santa Asylum, fuck that. Cabin in the woods is cabin in the woods. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing to be afraid of out in there in the woods, unless it's a bear. Where we at? We in Canada? We north? Because yeah, that'd be pretty scary. The member goal wasn't going up because 2 people had joined since I started watching. No, those are super chats, not people joining. You can become a member by clicking the link at the top of the description or the join button below. And actually, the member goal is actually too high right now. It's actually only 134. RIP. Child's 2019 was a cash grab? Yep, well, I wouldn't argue with you. Jeepers Creepers needs to be remade. Third one is really shitty. Yeah, I agree. Let's just take it away from Victor Salva and let it fucking go. So there's no... Because I think Jeepers Creepers is actually a little underrated. I think Jeepers Creepers is amazing. And one of the scariest movies of the Audis.
Yeah, I definitely... I think even the last time I watched it, I was a little creeped out even.
Yeah, it does.
By the creeper.
It's good, man. It's
I
good
mean,
stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, it sucks that Victor Salva did what he did. So...
No, Victor Salva fucking sucks. Let's take it away from him.
Yeah.
Reboot. No, Mike Flanagan do it.
Oh, don't even put that in my head. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. What's your guys' favorite guilty pleasure bad horror movie? Mine would be Leprechaun.
We have so many.
The number one, though, is probably I Still Know You Last Summer.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
everybody hates it. Everybody fucking hates it, but I'll watch that every day.
I haven't seen it in so fucking long.
I gotta see part of it during movie night on Saturday. So, what would be the next horror series to get a reboot and why? I mean, it's probably Nightmare on Elm Street. And why? Because they need to do it. Because the Wes Craven Estate just took it back. So it's bound to happen sooner or later. Jason's Woods or Blair Witch's Woods? Like, where I should be?
Jason.
I'd much rather be fuck Blair Witch. You can't get out! And it's always night. Jason's Woods for days.
Yeah.
When are you streaming Dead by Daylight? Or Friday again? Tomorrow. New chapter. Oh boy. What would your opinion be if they made a remake of Scream? If you do it right... a remake, you're always playing with fire. But if you were to do a sequel, like a Scream 5, if you do it right, bring Kevin Williamson in, have Neve Campbell back, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, that's okay. That's fine. Just make sure you pay a lot of respect to Wes Craven and realize what you're doing. Remake you're going to struggle to get people to buy in. It's going to be honest. Who would you cast in Freddy Krueger? To be honest with you, I don't think Jackie O'Haley was bad. I think he's great, actually. He's the only good part of the remake. Well, he's like one of 3 good parts of the remake. And
Just CGI'd up.
Just CGI'd up, yeah. Kevin Bacon, though, I've always heard that would be pretty great. And I agree with that. Kevin Bacon would do alright. I just hate how they made Ray a complete tool in the sequel.
Exactly.
That's like my biggest fault with it. He's such an asshole. Until, like, he starts off as an asshole, then you have Julie who's cheating on him, like, is on the verge of cheating on him, who would have done it too, by the way, if the horror part didn't happen. Not the horror part, the horror part. Because we skipped the horror part by getting the horror part. So, yeah, they're just, the 2 main characters that you'll love both become douchebags in the movie.
Right.
They kind of redeem themselves, eventually, but, yeah. But the second Ray starts singing Here I Go Again, he redeems himself. Favorite moment from Terminator 2? God, Jesus. I don't even know. I haven't seen T2 in probably 10 years. which hurts.
Well, I just had to do that.
Can I help you?
I can do it again.
No confirmation that Kevin Williams is writing Scream 5.
Like that. Right
Just
there.
saying, no confirmation that Kevin Williamson is writing Scream 5. He wrote Scream 5 and 6 in his own trilogy.
Here, I'll do this,
But
I guess.
we don't know if that's going to happen. Remake it. Yo, Ken, what are you doing? $30 super chat. Ah, God, you gotta love Ken. So happy to see you guys again, together again. Love the content you two create. Keep up with a great job. Been watching since the lead up to Friday the game. That's a long time, Ken.
That's a long time ago.
I appreciate all your support, man.
Thank you for that.
And Ken's a big boy member too. He's one of the top dogs. Nick, I want to see you drunk in a new car. Dude, for real though.
Alright, so here's my wallet. It might look like money, but it's actually receipts.
Well, that's where your money went. Way to go.
You're not wrong.
Favorite Black Mirror episode? Oh shit! First of all, I haven't seen them all. Just gonna be open about that. But I think there's the VR chip one, that one in the back of the neck. I think that's really cool. I was all for the virtual reality, the other virtual reality one
With Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, where they suddenly become gay and it gets a little uncomfortable really fast. That one's all right.
Yeah, I liked it.
Fucking love the Miley Cyrus one. I fucking love that one because I thought it was gonna be like a scary doll, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. I think that one's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do you not have a credit card you buy with?
Oh yeah. Oh, I have multiple credit cards. They're all maxed.
Thanks, Fall Camp Blood.
And college.
Do
Between
a-
the two, fuck.
Do a remake of the original Hitcher. Not against it. What about the Clove Hitch Killer?
Yo. Yes.
The game Guilt? Or Galt? I'm not even sure what that is.
GYOT.
But now I'm gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to.
Video game. November 2019.
Escape from New York? Caleb, of course. You can't not like Escape from New York. Steal Rally's money? It's enough of that. Best flavor of Doritos? Nacho cheese. Anyone says otherwise is just wrong. If you want to say Cool Ranch, no. I love Cool Ranch.
I am not a fan of Doritos.
What's wrong with you? Get the fuck go.
I
Get out.
will eat nacho cheese or Cool Ranch if I needed to.
I haven't had a Dorito in so long, bro. I have to be healthy now. If you made your own original horror movie, what would it be? Ask me again in a year. See if it's actually going to happen then.
Gotta get through Fall Camp Blood before I even think about that shit. Ugh,
Do you like hot food?
No,
I do.
I eat hot food every day.
except when I go to a Mexican restaurant.
Those. Drink the
Drink the hot sauce.
drink the hot
It's just a
sauce.
tradition now.
I'm like someone of them. Like, I don't like it too hot. I used to hate it. I used to be like, I would dodge any sort of spice, but not so much anymore. I like it.
Okay, on a hot one scale, what win could you get to?
I could get through all of them. I just might be miserable.
Like,
Like, where I would comfortably stop eating?
Yes.
Like, probably 5.
I think I could get 2 Da Bomb, so 8, maybe through it. But I guess that's over the hump, so.
Oh, fuck. Alan's here.
Hey, Alan.
Alan's just a good time.
I got out of the closet.
Oh, the The Matrix 4? No. Dude, not even remotely excited for Matrix 4. Why do they have to do it?
Original idea for a female slasher?
Oh. Oh. Well, John just donated another $38 fucking dollars to make it an even $100.
John?
The boy's a hero then. Good for you, sir. Everyone. I don't even know what to say, John. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
You always do it in the channel,
Thanks
showing
for the
some love.
support.
Appreciate it, man. This is not what I expected today.
Female slasher.
You could do some. Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the actual question? What are we talking about? Just like, what would we do with the female slasher? Hillary Clinton.
What?
Just because she's like the most talked about woman. Not saying she's evil.
Female slash. I don't know. Like,
Could you imagine Hillary Clinton smiling at you and charging at you with a knife? Like, I wonder if that's ever happened to Bill. Because that would be scary.
if you ever seen the movie Inside, which is French, like that woman, she could be a female slasher.
Who?
The girl from the French movie Inside.
Oh, okay.
That movie's really good. Yeah, she could be a female. I mean, she's just a woman, but like those eyes. These are the eyes.
Dude,
of the
the girl in Tell should be a slasher.
That'd be wild.
Just have her. I was just thinking about the other day that I need to watch it again because that moment is one of like the scariest moments I've ever seen in any horror film.
I think I said that on when last time we did a Q&A or something.
Yeah.
Or just a podcast. I think I literally said that when she's up in the attic hole.
Yeah, dude, that's so scary.
Oh, 100%.
Gets me every time. So if we could just take her and put her in any sort of slasher scenario, it would work. Because she would kill it. Do you play... Hold on. So how much about Dead by Daylight Pro? Dude, tomorrow. Be on tomorrow. For Dead by Daylight. Would you like to see No Evil 3? Yeah. And I'd be okay with the Sausage Sisters directing again. But don't have any random slow motion. And why'd you kill Danielle? I know they were going for shock value there because no one expects Danielle Harris to die, but we don't expect her to die for a fucking reason, damn it. She's a hero.
Wow. We just got an email for Fall Camp 1 opening scene.
Who is it?
My name...
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not the best response, but we'll take it for now.
Check my last emails. Okay, alright. I'll respond. That's fine. Okay, what did you ever make a slash film based in Chicago World's Fair Hotel, H.H. Home, which is fucking one of the creepiest like stories ever, by the way, that whole hotel. I don't know, because I'd rather be more original than that. Like, that story of H.H. Holmes and that hotel is more scary in a documentary than it would be in a fictional film. Like, it's scary just knowing the truth.
I mean, yeah.
Not so much seeing it in an action like that. Do you plan on making a classic horror film one day and maybe it becomes like big? Like, I would like to do some sort of original. I don't know. I'm not out here to make a Halloween or F-13. Well, I could probably do F-13, but I'm not out here making a Halloween. But you never know. That'd be cool.
Samara Weaving would be a good slasher chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would.
Is there a horror villain out there that would suit Jake Gyllenhaal to play?
Mysterio.
Does it have to be a villain? Mysterio, fucking. Because I actually kind of think he'd be good at Ash. I just watched Zodiac yesterday, so Jake Gyllenhaal is like fresh in my mind. I actually kind of think he'd be a good Ash. I'm just saying. I know, especially because Bruce just tweeted like, "Hey, the name Ash is taken," you know.
For CM Punk.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. I totally hear him out.
Which, by the way, I think it was Bloody Disgusting reported like wrong. Like they literally like the headline was Bruce Campbell.
Talk shit about Punk or something like that.
No, the headline was gives blessing for CM Punk to be the next Ash.
He says he could play a character that rhymes with Ash, just not Ash.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: Evil Dead's gonna be remade eventually, and or remade again. Like I'm talking to the point where like Ash actually isn't, because if you think about Evil Dead's on a remake, it's a technical sequel. Yeah, it's technically a sequel. That lives in the world of the original Evil Dead. So eventually it will be actually remade again with Ash, and it's not gonna be Bruce, obviously. So when's that gonna happen? Who's gonna take it? Okay. So I got an interview for movie Saw Clan members versus Ghostface Clan members and Candyman versus Saw Clan. It's bold. That's bold. Motorcycle with $2 super chats. Create one. BS weapon of choice. Her MO. Or background story is what he meant, but BS. God, you know, motorcycle, you just throw these things out. Like, I can't do what you do. It had the most random ideas on the top of my head. Well, like, what's the difference between a male and a female slasher? Like, why would their story have to be? Why would their background have to be different? Because does it matter she's female? Do we have to have a story that's influenced by the fact that she is female, or can we just kind of run with it? Because I think the one thing that's great about being a woman that us men cannot do is the fact that you were able to give birth and birth a child, and to have a slasher surrounding that, something similar to Curse of La Llorona, where something happened. Because every good slasher film, it's actually like in the formula, it's like in the rule book of slasher films, is that there has to be a traumatic event that happens to motivate that said slasher. So having the loss of a child, of course, then becomes kind of a revenge story, and you don't really want to do that.
That's inside.
Yeah, so
That's inside.
yeah. So I mean, that's kind of the path that I'd want to go with it. I've never seen Inside.
You should. It's good.
I will have to.
It's real good.
But I'm just saying, like, something.
I know.
If you're trying to take a female slasher and have it be in the like female for a reason, like that's kind of the path you could go, and have her just be an absolute fucking badass. That'd be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, dude, I didn't even realize that fucking Peter was in here. I didn't even... First of all, for your first question here, would you ever consider putting in the Lovely Fiancé movie of yours? I have, back in 2016. There's a $10 super sticker from Peter, number one fan. Thanks, man.
Thank
See
you
you
for that.
in a few days, brother. Would you ever consider putting in your Lovely Fiancé movie of yours? She hates acting. We put her in the 2016 fan film we did.
She did not want to.
She did not want to do it at all. But we forced her to, and it went fairly smoothly, all considered, but she wouldn't want to do it. I wish she would, because I could do so many more short films. And just like, hey, Rachel, let's go film this. Kind of like how Pony Smasher does, how David Sandberg does. Just grabs his wife and they go. I can't do that, though. Rip. Simply lost the ability to have kids. I mean, that would motivate me to kill somebody. Peter Parker, why did Cone Shade you and your YouTube poop kills me? What if instead of a revenge story for a female slasher, like, 'cause you'd think like somebody took her kids, right, and that's like motivates her to go all Liam Neeson on them, but like, what if it was her fault? Like Curse of La Llorona. Like, what if it was her fault she lost her kids? Then what? Why do you go out killing, you know? What do you do? Yeah, John's gonna be at Monster Mania. It's gonna be a good time. Should be a handful of people that actually know me. That'd be nice. But can a female slash film be believable? I think it would be like the movie Mon. I think you have to make it like, are any slash films really believable? You know, like some of the shit that happens in slash films is kind of ridiculous. But it's also like, is then it a final guy? Is it going to be a final guy if it's a female slasher?
I mean, who was the killer in the original Friday the 13th?
Yeah, everybody's sleeping on Pamela.
It worked. Did
Like,
it work because you didn't know
you're
who
not.
it was?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
you're not gonna want a slasher like that to be going and fist fighting everybody. It had to be sneaky and take advantage of the darkness.
Like, what if like it was a girl who was training for, I don't know, the FBI or something, and then she goes crazy and is in a mental hospital and breaks out, so she knows stealth. And then most of these kills are really stealthy because obviously
she sees a case so bad, and then she killed. It's basically like, imagine like Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 4. You know, she sees something so bad, but ends up like she's a hero, ends up killing off that killer, but then ends up becoming that killer and taking its spot. Yeah. Or Amanda from Saw, like kind of like similar idea. That'd be cool. What's a slash weapon you don't see often in horror movies? What did I say? I don't know. An ice pick. Just an ice pick killer. We need some of those. What's the meaning of life? There isn't one. Most overrated MCU film in your opinion?
Overrated?
Yeah. I think I have an answer actually.
Personally,
Oh, yours is Winter Soldier, right?
That's
I feel like you don't even like Winter Soldier. I thought.
I've grown to.
Let's see. I
I've
love
grown on
Winter
it.
Soldier.
It's grown on me, but
probably say Civil War.
No,
that's wrong.
Stop! Get out! Get out!
No, that's wrong. I personally don't enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy as much as everybody else. I personally just don't enjoy it. Like Mike, we went through
Says
like
it's the best.
yeah, says it's the best and gave his reasons. I'm like, that just doesn't. You would think that I would love it because of all of those reasons, but I just don't like it that much.
Fuck! I had an answer and I zoned it out. Oh, you know what I actually think is overrated? Especially in terms of how much money it made. I think the first Infinity War is overrated.
Like Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity. Why did I say first? I think Infinity War is overrated.
Well, it was going to be Infinity War Part 1, Part 2.
Yeah, I think Infinity War kind of not neat. Age of Ultron is, right? But like, I don't think I'd put Infinity War nearly as high as everybody else does. Still love it. I mean, fuck.
I love
But,
Infinity War.
you know. Danny, $5 super chat, said have thoughts to send your films to Ra Rodriguez. See how small directors puts them on El Rey Network. There will be a time. But we got to get out the fan film work, you know? Because you're not going to be able to toss a fan film onto something like that legally.
Get done with the Fall Camp Blood so we can start, start even thinking about other stuff. Because Fall Camp Blood is just so much that we literally just can't even think of other projects right now.
Like I said, always going to be around in the fan film world,
Yeah.
but we got some original shit we want to do. Iron Man 3 is not good though. Like, it's not overrated because most people hate it. What do you think about the New Mutants? Not against it?
Hopefully it happens.
Yeah, right.
Finally.
It should. I'd be all for it. Oh man, it's Greg. Greg, my guy, what's going on, man?
Hey,
Oh, Black Panther is overrated. Dude, the one MCU's probably worst CGI battle is in Black Panther. It's a bit of a mess and very rushed.
I haven't seen Black Panther.
Sorry.
I like there's it's good, right? But the fact that it was like a $1 billion film and it has a CGI messes like it does, I don't know, man. I think it's a little overrated. Oh. Would you do a top 10 MCU Infinity Saga? Obviously, have to make it members only. Yeah, I think we did. No,
We just did an Infinity War review.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I would love to have like a podcast where we could just talk about whatever we want, but like
Nobody would watch it.
nobody
would watch it.
I mean,
we'd have like 10 viewers.
how many subscribers do we have? 67?
66.2.
Yeah, 66,000 viewers. I bet we get less than 1,000 views per episode, like consistently. It'd be fun, but is it worth the time investment? Because you can have fun all you want.
We got other things we could be doing, you know.
Right. And I mean, we have fun making videos for, horror videos. So.
Yeah. Gonna be there in May. I'm not gonna be there in May. Got a lot of big shit coming up in May that I won't be able to do that. But I'm excited for the 4th anniversary events that are surrounding Friday the 15th.
Yeah.
At least someone's keeping it alive. It ain't Sean. Black Panther sucked. Oh, well, look at that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's a mess. That whole fight is a mess. Do you think you'd be a good actor? I think I'd actually be okay. I ain't gonna be like, not gonna be no Leo or anything, but I'll hold my own. Could do drama. I actually took an acting class, and so my advisor, in college, is like the big theater buff of the college, and I never told her that I had like any sort of acting skill at all. And I've had to take an acting class to graduate, so I finally took it in the last semester of college. And she was like, why the fuck didn't you tell me your freshman year that you could act at all? I could have used you. I'm like, that's why I didn't tell you. Because I didn't want to be in any plays. I don't have time for that. It's so much time to be involved in stuff like that. Can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't need that pressure. Gonzo, what's going on, brother? Has Nick ever been in any of your guys' films? Yeah.
What? I was in the 2015 Halloween fan film.
Yep.
Which I don't think is public anymore
Probably not.
because we wanted it off IMDb.
Yeah, that little fucker.
Then what?
You were in
Unreleased.
the Christmas special. I don't remember what it's called.
Was it
The Gift? Something
the
like.
golden wrapping paper?
No, you weren't in. Were you in that? No, you weren't in that.
What was I dressed up in the sweater? My first profile picture with the hat and the moose mug.
Oh,
of
that was
milk.
the end of Golden Wrapping
The
Paper.
end of golden
Yeah,
wrapping
yeah.
paper. I was there.
And then you were in the 2016 one. Yeah, 2016
I
one.
think it's just the RGL Productions Christmas special.
Yeah, which was it's fucking hilarious. Nick's got some talent in the acting world too.
I play a dead body.
Then, yeah,
And then I played like the narrator in the chair.
yeah. Then the mailman.
Then I played the mailman. But then no, remember I was in the Halloween fan film.
Oh my God, you were LaChapa. Oh yeah, dude.
I played Eric J.R. LaChapa in a Halloween fan film, which I mean a kid dressed up as Eric LaChapa.
So good. Motorcycle with a $5 super chat says, for the horror game I made an NPC that was a FG that she found. Oh, okay. She goes around and makes herself as a slasher's type so she can kill them. Okay, that could work. I could see that. Now you're thinking. See, like I said, you're way more creative than I am, man. Appreciate the super chat.
Thank you for that.
Michael Sneakers. Oh, why'd you bring that up, bro? Because Amon, I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys actually remember Amon, but Amon's the one that plays Michael in that scene. And we went, got the shit. We had to drive like a mile to get to the location we wanted to do that shot. And then we got there and realized we forgot the boots. You're like, well, you're wearing black shoes. It's fucking good enough. So we have fucking Michael rocking Nikes in that end credit scene.
They were black. At least.
Let me see if I can. I'll just grab the link to that Halloween fan film right now.
Oh man.
There it is. 91,000 views. Holy shit.
11,000 views,
Dang, not
really?
bad. What a comeback.
Wow.
The thing is, if you don't know us, like, people that judge fan films be like, what the fuck is this?
That's why it
But-
says a gift to the slasher society.
Yeah, it's a gift to the Slash Society. It was not meant to be a serious fan film. It was just, we shot it in like 3 hours. It was just for fun.
Yeah, no, we did it quick.
Yeah, and we released it. We not only did we shoot it that fast, but it was edited and turned around within 48 hours, and it was shown in movie night.
Yeah.
That was something. How can you not? This is Chris Jericho, Peter. You're a WWE fan. How do you not like this?
Oh, good times. Judas Sin.
What played before that? I can't even. I'm so zoning it out. But weapon of choice, backstory, final girl. I got it, which therefore makes that super chat make a lot more sense. I mean, I kind of put that together anyway, but still. For your dream horror game, Halloween.
Yeah.
You talk about that in the podcast that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
What are your thoughts on Eli Roth directing the Borderlands movie? All fucking in. Dude, Eli Roth. Don't sleep on the guy. Super gory, a little crazy in the horror genre, but dude's talented.
If it feels like Borderlands, I'll like it.
Yeah.
Like, it could be a bad movie, but if it feels like Borderlands, I'm in.
To be honest, I think Predator would absolutely tear up Jason. So, I think if they 1v1, it'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
In the rhythm of the line. Hostile 1 or 2? 1. Have to have a job? Upson, I feel that, bro. I feel that, my guy. Which one of you will read through my original slasher script? All of us. Taja. She likes reading stuff. She wrote a book of her own.
She doesn't have a job.
No job to do that job.
What do you say?
Be surprised if you said anything about Halloween. Dude, it's gotta happen. That would make my life a lot better. But Jason took out a... No. No. I mean, Arnold... But that was a little bit different. Because Jason's not a range guy. He doesn't have range. So you gotta get up in his face of the Predator, and he'd lose that battle. Demogorgon and the Xenomorph.
I mean, technically Demogorgon, right?
I mean, you'd think so. Demogorgon's a deadite. According to the Evil Dead musical. How excited are you for the new Predator game is wrong. I'm attracted to the female Predator. I'm not surprised. I'm extremely excited for it. I think there's a lot of potential there. Elphonic on it makes me, like, not really nervous. I'm kind of excited for it because I want to see them excel in something. So yeah, I'm excited for it. We'll be all over that shit, dude.
You know, Elphonic are some of the hardest working guys we've ever known. But they just aren't good. They just aren't the best. And it's a shame because they're great guys.
Jason uses a bow. Oh, okay. When? One fucking time. One time. And like, you really think it's going to compare to Predator's cannons? Al with the 5 pound super chats. How are your blood points looking on PS4? Not good. New killer release. Also, there's was some crossplay testing with PC and PS4 a couple days ago. That's exciting. Cross-platform Dead by Daylight is going to be really exciting and should take away the fucking wait times, maybe. Probably not, because it's always going to be broken. Blood points are not good. I have not gotten to play for shit. I've been really, really busy. I kind of want to play all night tonight. That's kind of my goal, but I also have shit to do tomorrow morning, so it's like, I got to find the balance here. But, yeah. Appreciate the super chat, man. I'll get it together. I can at least get my Death Slinger to level 5. So I can have 2 perks, baby. Let's go. You ever wonder what Michael ate when he got hungry? He says he ate rats.
He got hungry.
Yeah, I've seen Halloween Resurrection. Oh, he ate dogs. Yeah.
He got hungry.
No animal could have done that. He got hungry. Think we need a Mortal Kombat mythology Sub-Zero. So, yeah. Yeah. Dude, that'd be sick, Greg. Write that down. Pitch it. Predator would be cool if they brought in characters like F-13 did, Mark, Poncho, Lane. They probably... You'd think they would, right? Like, that's bound to happen eventually.
I hope so. Hopefully that's...
Will Arnold give up his likeness?
No.
There's like really big A-list actors inside of Predator, so that makes it a little more complicated.
But it's Sony.
Yeah, it's also kind of... It's a quote-unquote AAA game, so... Not really AAA devs. That's interesting. Because is it a AAA game? Because they're not AAA devs.
Sony can make it a AAA game.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Remake Jason is quite athletic. Derek Mears. Dude's a freak. Would you play a Child's Play video game if a funk developed it? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to not play it.
I'll play it.
It might be bad. I don't know. In defense, Jason can die. An alien can't? Are you trying to say Jason can't die and an alien can?
He can never die.
He can die. I've seen it happen like 10 times now. Well, anyone that calls me a big bad boy, big bad guy, big bad boy. There's an alliteration. I ran with it. A big bad guy. I like to think I'm a big and bad
I'm a guy.
boy.
I'm a boy.
How would you feel if Matthew Gray, Gubler, Matthew Lillard, Timothy Olyphant, Walter Gines, and Jim Carrey being cast as the next Freddy Krueger? Holy shit, all of those are interesting. Matthew Lillard, no. Sorry, couldn't take it seriously. Don't really have an opinion on Matthew Gray Gubler. Timothy Olyphant would be fucking kind of cool.
Timothy Olyphant.
Jim Carrey,
Freddy
no.
Krueger.
You can't take Jim Carrey seriously. Like, you can, Does anyone remember the number 23? Does anyone remember that fucking movie? Because that movie, like, cursed me as a child because, one, I couldn't, like, a Jim Carrey in that situation. I saw Jim Carrey's... I remember there were so many sex scenes in that movie of just Jim Carrey's ass thrusting, and, like, that ruined it for me. And, like, I can never watch The Grinch the same again.
Now that you said it, I can't see anyone other than Timothy Olyphant as Freddy.
Yeah, he could do it.
I mean, other than Robert, of course.
Yeah, Robert Jacob.
Like anyone else.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's wild. Timothy Olyphant would be pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I missed a question up here. Could you play custom games Friday on a Wednesday? Maybe. Probably not, because Dead by Daylight will probably still be big. But Thursday, I'm thinking for sure to lead into Friday the 13th. Jason uses spear. God, we're talking the fucking Predator here. Do you guys realize what the Predator can do in his metal fucking body? Like a bow ain't gonna do shit. Spear gun probably ain't gonna do shit. Dart's definitely gonna do shit. What's Jason, a goddamn baseball pitcher now? Like, I don't see that. I don't foresee that ever happening. What other fictional or reality-based character can you see defeating Michael Myers? I have Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Undertaker defeat. No. Let's just stop there. All right. No. Can we? No. A WWE wrestler going against Michael Myers. No. Do I have to look at the... Because, like, the kayfabe is not a thing anymore. So, like, am I looking at...
It's really weird, because they're on WWE Backstage on Tuesday nights. There's no kayfabe.
There's no kayfabe at all anymore.
Well,
it's not a thing.
Some do, some don't. So, like...
AEW doesn't break kayfabe.
Yeah. Dude, it's really weird because, yeah, you have Monday, and then immediately Tuesday, you have somebody really nice instead of a heel.
Dude, yeah, like, people forgot what kayfabe looked like in the 90s, and the 80s and 90s. Like, it was... Like, if you were to run into Undertaker... like at a convention is a good example. Like, because at conventions now they're all really, really nice and they're all super kind and not a character. But if you were to run into fucking Undertaker at a convention that he was going to, he was the Undertaker. Nobody broke kayfabe. If you were a heel, you were a heel in real life, and that's just how it worked. That's not a thing anymore.
Except for AEW.
Except for AEW, which still is kind of iffy. But the one dude never breaks kayfabe. He's always a prick everywhere he goes. Jason can throw his fire axe in front. Well, that. All right, what are we doing here? Are we actually trying to say Jason can beat Predator if he can throw a fucking fire axe? What are we doing? Just stop while we're ahead.
Also, he can teleport.
You say Jason can teleport?
Yeah.
Like he morph and shift? Well, he'll shift a Predator. It'll be fine.
He'll stay in the water.
He'll just stay in the water. He'll choke kill him. It'll be fine. Gah.
Well, it's good to be that time.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up here soon, folks. I got like 2 more minutes. But didn't Batman beat Predator in that one comic? It's a book!
It's a graphic novel.
It's a graphic.
My novels? Yeah, graphic novels.
Do you like the Elder Scrolls games? Never played them, really.
I played Skyrim a little bit. Took hundreds of hours of my time, and I was only like 20% done.
Yep.
So
Never finished it.
I never got close.
Favorite Predator movie and first?
Yeah, definitely the first, but some days I got a weird, like, it was like a couple months ago, I'm like, yo, I really want to watch The Predator again. For some reason. I don't know why. It's not a great movie. It's okay.
Got some cool kills.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, I really, like, have an hankering to watch The Predator, the newest one. I didn't, though.
Yeah. I've seen The Truman Show. I don't know. I just, like, I struggle with it.
I like The Truman Show.
I definitely don't see him as like, he would just smile as Freddy, and when he does that, you'll see that Grinch smile with the latex, and it would be weird. South Park game. Oh man. Favorite kill in Halloween 2018? The knife through the back of the neck. On
Marion Singh?
Thank you, Marion Singh. Good stuff.
After that really long...
Yeah, the long
one
steady
take.
cam shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Who would win, 11 or Hellraiser? Probably Hellraiser.
Oh wow, that's an interesting one. 11 takes out Demogorgons, bro. Is she like a healthy 11? Not end of season 3 11? Because I think she could hold up. She'll block, like, chains will come flying at her and she'll just keep, and then she'll, like, whoop him out back at the pinhead. There's potential there. Favorite non-mainstream movie kill ever?
Non-mainstream
What defines non-mainstream? Because, like...
Hatchet.
Yeah, so the jaw rip at Hatchet,
Yeah.
if that counts. Which Halloween film contained the strongest Michael? Dude, it's Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Resurrection Michael walks through a fucking mental facility door in like 2 bumps. That dude was a freak. Although, dude, H2O, like Chris Duran out there dropping one arm pull-ups and shit, and like slowly dropping himself with one arm. He takes quite a bit of power to do something like that.
Just
Although that at least is possible, you know. Like there are like what's that shit called? You fly all over the place. Jump all over the place. Parkour. There are people that do parkour and shit that can do stuff like that, but I bet you none of those motherfuckers can walk through a door. Now, I'm talking walk through a door. He didn't get a running start. Danny Glover took out a friend because he had to. The plot said so. The plot said so. All right. The song is "In Too Deep" by Sum 41. Dark is new to your pets. Oh my god, we could say that. Sosma is one of my favorite movies of all time. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. There's Zach recommending more movies for me to watch when I don't have time. Fine. I'll do it. Okay. Let's wrap this thing up. If you're not a member already, consider joining for just $2 buckaroos. Alright? Members Keep Channel Live. Huge movie night for members this weekend. I recommend it. I recommend you be there. I wish I could give you more information, but it's going to be a Friday the 13th movie night. And, like, I'm just, like, just be there. Alright? It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, that's exclusively for members, and a lot of exclusive content on the way as well. And a lot of exclusive content that's already there. You can just go drop into the community tab right now if you're a member and go watch it. You know, good stuff like that. And it keeps channel alive. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. And join the Discord if you haven't already. By the way, member-only Discord is about to become a thing again.
Yep.
We worked on it a little bit today. That should be kind of working its way back in here pretty soon. So, just keep that in mind. That way I can share more and more things with you guys without spamming your community tab and worrying about notifications being broken. Okay? That's it. That's really all I got. Did I miss anything?
Be a fun week.
Be a fun week. A lot of things happening this week. Friday the 13th weeks. Also, a really cool vlog going to be happening early next week because I'll be at Monster Mania this weekend. So, again, member stuff. Good times. All right. Tasha, say something. What do you want to say?
Hi.
Okay.
I don't really said much.
Nicholas?
Get your pets spayed or neutered.
With that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.